Hello, 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 what's up, dude? What's up, dude? Welcome back, welcome back. Is that loading bar circle done with multiple text gadgets or the dialogue thing? I don't know. Dabo, what's up? Emily! Guys, we all need to sing Emily a happy birthday. Emily has birthday today. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. That's not how the song goes. Happy birthday, Emily. Let me see. How did I do the thingy? Oh, it's just multiple text gadgets. Oh. I just put it in the timeline, so it's like lined up. No. No. It's... I think I did it because the time thing with the variable was kind of weird to get working with the... I know you can also scroll these if you put it in like different lines, but it was easier to figure out with this. Dabo, I told you, hello. Since AAA Atla game isn't cancelled and delayed, are you still allowed to talk about it? The thing is, I'm not under NDA, so I could technically tell you all about it. But I think they wouldn't want that. I know quite a bit of it already, but yeah. All I can tell you is that they did talk to me at some point. But now that it isn't cancelled, I'm not sure anymore how much I can tell you. So, yeah. I wish them best of luck. But, yeah. It's kind of weird how the whole thing went down. Yeah, AAA. Yeah, Avatar Ice Wars is like a AAA RPG game made by Saber Interactive. Alright. So where did we left off? We left off like a week ago because I was home. And I had my class meet, which was exciting. I think we could do a bit of level design, but we did quite a bit of level design last time, so I think I'm gonna do a little bit more sculpting. Let me see, what do we need? Oh yeah, we need the mountain stuff, right. Quest for Balance? No, Quest for Balance already launched. The game is called Ice Wars, Avatar Ice Wars. Is he using Unity? No, I'm using Dreams on PlayStation. Okay, so I think we should tackle the mountains first. Let me... the frozen frogs are in a different map. It's not in this map. It's in the next map we're gonna do, probably. Boop. Boop. Let me see. What kind of mountains do we need? Okay. So these kind of mountains are actually quite easy to put, I think. Just need to figure out a good scale. What are we doing today? Probably mountain sculpting and maybe like 1 or 2 buildings, destroyed buildings. I need your help on something? Question mark? What do you need help with? Dreams related? Yeah, let's sculpt some mountains. Let me also save this. Bro, I needed to delete so many like daily saves that we did. Because my my online storage was full again. It's actually crazy that we already did the whole like rune stuff just with these assets. I actually just started hitting the online storage for the first time. Yeah, it's really annoying if it happens. The good thing is for you, you can just remix your stuff and then delete the original. I can't really do this because I might do like content on like old versions. I might save again? No, no, no. I'm gonna do a local save. I can't do so many online saves anymore. I made a puppet for a project of mine, but when I move his right arm, his arm just stays in place like it's not connected. You get what I mean. Did you animate it? Or what did you do to the arm? What do you think they might talk about in San Diego Comic-Con? I don't know. I hope they reveal a little bit more of an outline for Ice Wars. We'll see. I mean, they kinda have to address it now, right? It's one of those ones I may need to send you a video clip. You can also just send me the creation, then I can take a look at it. Just send me a collab and I will move myself later. What kind of color is this? This is like an off orange, kind of like this. That's too orange. Kind of like that. Let me save that. I think I want to start with cubes. Wait, actually, I think it's probably better if I start with rounded cubes, because they are rounded to begin with. And then I'm just gonna do a smear. It's actually crazy. I'm away for 1 week, and an Avatar game gets cancelled and then uncancelled. Done it? Did you send me a collab invite? It's not cancelled anymore? No, no, no. Ryan Konietzko came out on Instagram and said it's not cancelled, it's just like a big setback. So they basically are back in the concept phase. Okay, let me take a look at it. Take a look at it. Maybe it's a quick fix. Okay. So what do you mean his arm stays? Oh, this part? Let me see. It's probably not grouped. This is grouped. No, it's not grouped. I just regrouped it, but I think you have to redo the connector on this arm. Okay, yeah. Is it still connected now? It has that blue now. How did the Puck, did you had like a system for copying connectors? How did you do that again? I think I might just redo this connector. What did you do? I just grouped it to the body again. I grabbed it. Oops. Can't actually align that. Oh. I'm just gonna do a rough job. You probably have to redo this joint. There you go. Oh, the hand is also... Oh. Yeah, the hand is also disconnected. Yeah, you messed him up when you sculpted the stuff on him, I think. It's fine though. Oh man, all of this is... That's rough. That is rough. Was that broken before I fixed it? Yeah. See, all of the joints are disconnected from the actual thing. You don't need to... Okay, so what you basically have to do is... this has to be inside of the group. So the hand has to be a group, and then the hand... Like this stuff has to be grouped onto the underarm. So you can... And the thing is also, if the connectors look like this, they are not actually connected. So you have to redo them so they look like this. Turn on the isolate. I mean this. Yeah, so... This is fine, but this just has to be connected to the underarm now. Is Elca reading YouTube chat as well? Yeah, I'm just helping someone right now. I've been following since the beginning. Cool to finally watch you work. Thanks so much. Yeah, the arm should be fixed. Let me see. Can you... Why does this guy walk? Doesn't seem like it. I deleted it. What do you mean you deleted it? Okay, I'll keep it at this. Arm is fixed, definitely. For animating purposes, you can just turn stuff off in the ship. Yeah, you don't need to delete it. Okay. Music is loud. Sorry, it was Astronomy. Astronomy is loud. Okay. You think you were still 2 years away before 4 seasons release? You think we are still 2 years away before Verliezen release? I don't know. You have to ask future Elca. Okay, do I want to have some bigger platforms on this as well? What's up, Emily? Could I maybe, what? Get one of those, what? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Alright, Pog. Yeah, you have to redo the connectors. Be sure that everything is grouped correctly, and then you have to redo the connectors. Will I have to spell it out? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know what you're talking about. You always played on someone's birthday? Oh. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh god, Aaron. I don't even want to know. How did you like the Summer Game Fest stream? I actually think it was pretty good. Like, actually, some pretty cool announcements. Nothing I hope for, but nonetheless, not a bad showcase. What part are you working on now? We are working on the Taku ruins of the Blue Sword episode, and now specifically the mountains. Okay, so this sculpt has to work both for really big scenery and small. So kind of the hero sculpt. Was sind deine 5 Lieblingsspiele für PlayStation? Kannst du auf Englisch antworten? 5 favorite games on the PlayStation. Probably The Last of Us in general. Death Stranding in general. I mean Dreams. Dreams, I guess with 6,000 hours, I can say Dreams.
Oh, my cabbages!
Albo, thanks for the soup.
Hi.
Hi. Dreams isn't a game. Okay, 4 seasons then. Horizon? Nah. If you only talk PlayStation exclusives... I guess Uncharted 2? And they have to make a new Motorstorm. Bro, have you guys seen the new gameplay for Star Wars Galactic Racer? It's like actually like Motorstorm. Like you have to manage your heat and stuff. Otherwise you explode. And you can ram people into the mountains. And then you get a slow-mo. It's actually Motorstorm. Yeah. And then depending on the map, you like if you're on a frozen planet, your cooling is better, or if you're on a lava planet, your cooling is worse and stuff like that. I did see the new Spyro reveal. Yeah. Like I don't even see anyone use anything else than a pod racer. Antifreeze. But the game actually looks really good. Excited. Should I be a fatty McFatty and get some fast food today? Yes. Do it. You only live once. I'm the devil on your shoulder. Fatty McFatty. Emily decides. Emily has the power to decide. Starvation it is. think I'm gonna do a variation on the backside for this. Maybe some more rounded stones, not this like squared off dwarf. Wieso so wenig Videos zurzeit? War im Urlaub. Und ich streame viel. Aber bald. Only Sith deal in absolutes. I don't see the problem. Wann denkst du, bist du mit dem Spiel circa fertig? Respekt an deiner Arbeit? Weiß ich nicht. Wenn's fertig ist. Wenn's fertig ist. Wir haben keinen Stress. Okay. Du machst das alles alleine? Ne, unser Team ist 4 Personen. Alright. Let's see. Let's skim off a little bit of this. Okay. Does this tile tiles quite nicely? Okay. Let me try some bigger, darker cuts too. I don't want it to look this like squarish. I have to cut it up a little bit more. But overall the shape should still like be representative to the show. What's up, Juvy? How's the Verkäufisch going, Juvy? I saw you working on it. Ding. Alright. Should I fill out the backside first? Oh, we could also do the backside like that, huh? Worked on it a little bit. Just a very rough outline, but the layout still needs tweaking. Nice. Could you collab money on asset scene? Sure. I think the assets are mostly community assets though, so feel free to replace those. Oh, we don't have an asset scene for this, I think. Do we? No, we don't have an asset scene for this, do we? So feel free to make one, I guess. What's up, Tara? Should you make one and collab me on yours, or is it fine for me to make an asset scene? I think it should be fine because it's essentially just an element. So as long as I'm collabed on that, should be fine. Right? It's basically just like I would make you make your Wava assets and I import it. Basically the same thing. So it should be fine. The koi killed 4 seasons. We definitely have to cut the sides of this off quite a bit. Going inside. Fix that stamp? What stamp? This one? Can't fix it. Won't fix it. Damn. Kinda looks like human teeth. If your teeth look like this, you might want to visit the doctor. Or you need braces. Did you watch Top Gear at all? Nah, I don't really care for cars that much. I've seen the clips, the funny clips. I'm still waiting on Forza 6 for PS5 though. Give me that. I'm still watching Supernatural, but it's so much. It's like 15 seasons. It's like over 300 episodes. And I only watch like 1 episode a day. So it's gonna take me like a year. You should watch the Top Gear specials at least. They're more about travel and challenges than the cars. Okay. I need a Top Gear but for helicopters. Does that exist? Oblivion is actually so nice. I saw you play it. Do you have any urge to revisit your Dreams version? Already have? Nice. Yeah, I figured. I won't get into detail, but it's been a hard couple of months due to some health issues and my poopy job being a cherry on top. The good news is that the next month I'm going to Austria and Hungary for vacation. And for the first time I have enough money to spend freely. Ooh. That sounds bad and nice. It's life. basically. That's life. Always up and downs. Okay, I like that. Unemployed again. I'm sure you'll find what. You're creative. You're a creative guy. Highly recommend Oblivion Remastered if you enjoyed Skyrim. I think I'm actually good on open world games right now. I don't really feel the urge for any open world game. What's your favorite destination? Favorite vacation destination? I usually only visit stuff once. But if I would need to travel somewhere again, it would definitely be Japan. Okay. I think it is time for some donuts. I'm gonna use this color. I'm gonna use this color, a little bit of yellow. Some really dark ones mixed in. How do I upload long videos into YouTube like Twitch VODs? Depends on what you want. Like if you wanna upload your Twitch VODs directly, you have like a button in your video manager on Twitch where you can directly upload to YouTube. Other than that, just upload on YouTube, I guess. I'm not sure if anyone can upload long videos. I think you have to confirm your phone number or something. I'm not sure about this. He might do build on it. Hexagon might be the way. I'm not a big fan of that color. A little darker. I mean, we have to do this anyway, right? Let's see. Emily, have you seen the Fable gameplay? The 30-minute one? No? That also looked really interesting. And I think it's also coming to PlayStation. It looked really interesting. I can definitely see people not playing the main quests at all. I did update the Trello. I also updated my tip link, my donation link, so that works now. And I also updated the next command too. Yeah. Did you add YouTube commands? No, I didn't have time for that yet. Maybe after the stream. I'm not sure why they don't work. Like, I set it up so it should work. Previous? Who wants to know previous? Technically, shouldn't next be Herb Lady House? That's still the same episode. It's only episode based. Emily is not right. Still the Bruce Road episode. Also, I don't want to update it that much. Yes, I'm lazy. By the way, if anyone is at Gamescom this year, let me know, because I will be there again. I got my cards. Disclosure day tomorrow? Nice. Let me know how it is. It's in Köln, yeah. In Cologne. I will also be in London in September, by the way. If anyone is in London, let me know too. You're gonna do later touch with some cracks? Yeah. I just wanna have like a general texture. Okay. Looks good to me. What's up, Irene? Where's the music? Music is maybe a little bit low. I don't know. Good here. It's gonna be so expensive, I can already tell. It's fine. We're gonna spam this everywhere, so... It's fine. I need to remember that I don't do this in one go. Have there been any changes to the sewers? I don't think so. I don't know. I think Juvy has been mostly working on the koi fish recently. Mm. 50 streams! Insanity. Thoughts on Ariana Grande's new song? Couldn't care less. Emily, no Italian? That's Japanese, Aaron. I literally couldn't be more out of the loop with like top 50 songs or whatever. Like I don't listen to that stuff at all. I listen to Battlefield 3 main menu music. That's my playlist. Nah. Not that kind of influencer. No, I actually got a haircut from my mom when I was home. Looks fresh now. Like it was actually so bad. And I had the class meet the next day, so it had to work. It all went downhill when he started playing Dreams. So, Dreams was my drug. Is my drug. Don't do drugs, kids. In all honesty, her new song is actually pretty good. You should play it on your stream. Arbok, where's your stream? I thought we made a deal for last week. Okay. I think we're gonna give it a basic paint job, then we do cracks, and then we do another round. Let's go. See. I think I want some proper spots to. Wait. Do this. A hole? Guess would work, but I want like a connected thing, so I need to do the curve. I might ruin this with that. Let me actually save before this. Only gonna do a few. Does it vary in color? No. I'm gonna repaint over it so it blends a little bit better together. Just to give it a little bit of colors. Okay. Time for shadows? Nah, cracks first. Cracks first. For book 3, what episodes you're most anticipating to build? Bro, book 3 is like so far in the future for me, I don't even think about that. But I'm looking forward to the last episode with the stone pillars. I think that's gonna be a fun level to make. But it's like so far in the future, so I don't really want to think about it. We won't be alive when he's on book 3. I'm not gonna confirm or deny that. That's a deep cut. That's gonna poke out. Let me copy it. Like, I will be too busy raising his and Rhodo's kids to work on the game. I need the workforce. That's what he did with Finn? Don't tell anyone. Thought we talked about that. But look at him now! I think we collectively raised energy well. Okay, I think that's good. I'm on a 700-day friend streak with my mom on Duolingo. But I really want to stop at 1,000. We could have been on a similar friend streak. Nah. Nah. I don't want to commit myself to another friendship other than my mom. I'm just trying to cover up these like rogue legs that are poking out from our cuts. That's all schmoof. One schmoof. Rock. Oh. This one. All right. Whoa, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do a few more and then we're gonna do the shadow and then it's probably done. Ah, whatever. Okay. Save. You already lose? Did you record it? Oh, oh no. It's gonna be so bad. Have a look. Okay, let me take a look. Oh shit. Oh man, that's so bad. Classic. I thought it's gonna be like a 2 or 3 minute long video. I was just like boop boop. Sure. Sure. I wonder if we should darken the sides of this, because it's technically gonna sit with other stones like this. I don't know though. Oh, it's already looking really good though. Maybe just these sides. I guess we could darken it like along the center of these stones. Just have like a general separation. Let's see. Should we do highlights too? Around some of the harder edges. Sure. Probably. Okay. Now we did do the sides there. Let's see if we missed any crevasses. All right here. A little bit more here. I can also go a little bit darker on some of the other deeper grooves at level 7. Yeah, it's just I only do the game against Oscar too. I think I'm still on Unit 1 in chess. I just do the games. I should probably do some units, honestly. Actually improve. Okay. Let's do one more pass with a really dark color, and then I'm gonna do one highlight boss. And then I think we're done. I'm gonna delete it, it's fine. No chess blaming here. No chess blaming allowed. Like I open Instagram. Bro. I can't brain rot when I'm working, Irene. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Is that the same lake we will be at too? Soonish? Yeah? Nice, nice. Lake Laogai? Yep. Lake Laogai. I'm sorry. I'll be gone for a while. I'll get the Jets treatment. Okay, let's figure some of the darker spots, like here's a little darker, this down there, and here, probably around here. Okay. One highlight pass and then we're good with this mountain scope, I think. Hello, energy. Oh, that's gonna look so nice as a mountain. We might have to get some like general mountains in between. But should be good for the most part because all of the mountains look like this in that area. It's gonna be a lot of assets though. And a sadness. But we have the domo. I hope. What we can also do, depending on how much this is, let me see. 7. I don't think I can do much with this. What? I think we can paint a little bit of looseness on this. Let me do this. Should have a little bit of leeway with looseness. Especially on these bottom parts. All right. Let's give it some stone colors. save. Oh, it's gonna make a huge difference once we get these in place. We should maybe also do a platform for these, so I can step these a little bit. I'm not sure how well we could do it with these stones in general. Yeah. I mean, I guess that works. We'll see. Alright. Oh, this is gonna be so long. I think I'm gonna place some here and there so we get a better idea where they have to sit. And then I'm just gonna delete, or at least make the block out invisible. We can better place these around. Okay, let's make this invisible for now. Oh, that's actually a lot invisible. Oh, wait! Oh, I got an idea. Bam. 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 And then... Bam. So smart. Okay. Also, I don't wanna touch this. Smarty pants. Yeah, those are nice. Funny, but I'm attending an Irish festival here in Athens this weekend. I will represent your culture with my silly art. Nice. You gotta take some pictures. Oh, this is gonna look so awesome. Especially if we adjust the sun later a little bit. I'm actually also a big fan of the variation of like smaller parts of this and like slightly scaled up. Okay, for this we have to be a bit careful because we have to basically encompass this basically perfectly. I'll touch this up later. I think it's probably easier if we start at the top for this. And this cannot poke through. Let me outline this rock a little bit more. I can actually get rid of that. So this asset scene can move somewhere where I don't see it. Here somewhere. Okay, let's see. So this has to be basically flush. And I guess we can curve it around here. We can have like a few platforms here and there. Once we have some grass. I guess we could do grass stuff with this even. Let's see. Might be too obvious that it's the same thing. Let's skip it for now. Okay, this can hug this wall. I could do a little like platform around this part. Let me just place these like that. Oh no. And yes, we will have a sticker on this eventually. Okay, so this is basically covered. I think these platforms right here that are more flat, we're gonna reuse for stuff like this, where we're gonna have like an open area. Is this all covered? Covered. Nothing should poke through. It's all covered. Alright, let's see this side. You also shouldn't be able to fall behind this ideally. We could tilt them outwards a little bit, just to help us. For this side, I think I'm basically covering all of that. There's a hole in the wall here, so I do wanna preserve that. We can make it work. When in doubt, more stones. Definitely have to put some grass in between some of these spots though later. We can actually get away with a lot here because all of these pokes through the bottom. Matthias, what's up? Doing good. Doing good. I wonder if we should already apply the sticker. I really like this asset. You don't see the repetition at all. Like where it ends and where it begins. Once you put a stick on this, it's gonna be nice. Actually, let me do that right now. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, now the question is if or how we should angle it. Let me put this higher because this is actually gonna cover the entire mountain, so this has to be big boy. I think if anything, I want to angle it a little bit away from it so it doesn't cover like the whole wall like that. Just the top a little bit. It's gonna be so low res. Dark? Brighter. I tend to go brighter? No, actually, I do like dark quite a bit. It's so big though. Me. Let me max out this. Then we can scale down the rest. Bing, bing, bing. Okay, that's better. Nice. I like it. We will definitely need some in-between trees. Also, we didn't make the trees darker last time. Oh, boy. About ASMR. Some good coverage here. It's not poking through though. Also we have to extend the sticker, it's not covering the whole ceiling. Eventually. Let me roughly cover these mountains. We can mix in some other stuff later. It almost looks like they carved out the mountain. I think it's natural. It's all natural. What's up, Rusty on YouTube? How does YouTube smell? Is it smelly? Smelly over there? Stinky. Stinky even. Damn. You heard it here first. Literally, probably because the YouTube delay is crazy. Let's see. I mean, this should already cover most of our mountain. I'm tempted to already delete them. As a group. Keep them as a group. we definitely need some platforms to mix it up. Okay, should we cover this base next? Probably. Then we can completely get rid of the block out for the mountain at least. It's noise. Alright, at work right now, but got no work to do, so I'm working on the outline overview of the game I want to make, writing out mechanics and stuff. Nice, nice. Get that design document going. What's up, Wiz? Wiz? She's with you. I don't want to be too spiky. And the next thing we should do is definitely the platforms. Please resume. Okay, so we're gonna have another ruin up there. I'm gonna try to build around it a little bit, but we probably have to adjust it later. They be not. My creative brain has been dedicated to work lately since I was tasked with making a huge presentation in front of an auditorium of industry experts. Here, here. I hate presenting. I think presenting is fun if you are 100% familiar with the topic. Like in school, I hated presenting too. But when I did my Four Seasons presentation, like, was it last year? I don't know. That was really fun. I mean, it also always depends on the audience, right? Sometimes you have a good audience, sometimes they don't care at all. But you can make it work if you have a good presentation. I had to step away because some kids came in returning some iPads. When I was in my hometown for my class meet, we went to my gymnasium, my high school basically, and had like a walkthrough of what's new and stuff like that. And they told us that every student gets an iPad lended for their school stuff. And it's like 500 people. I was like, bro, what the hell? That's crazy. Why wasn't it a thing when I was there? And they do everything with it. I think I want some platforms going on here. I'm just gonna block it out with these scopes. We're gonna replace these later. Yeah, I had everything on paper too. Also, for the last 2 years in high school, I had like one of those like paper blocks with where you put your notes in. But every subject was in that paper block. Like I didn't have any like folders or stuff. It was all in one place. I was so lazy. Or efficient, however you to call it. We couldn't even use our phones as calculators when I was in school. No, we weren't allowed that either. We had like proper calculators that we had to learn how to use. But Pog probably scribbled on a stone tablet, so all good. Welcome back, Emily. No abacus, yeah. Visium counted dinosaurs on his table in school for calculating stuff. Counted lizards. I'm trying to come up with like some interesting locations for this, some like Indians and stuff, but we have to fill it in with some other assets later, because otherwise there's like no contrast at all. But just outlining a little bit. Did I miss anything? Not really. I just placed a ton of rocks. Mountains? Just moved mountains? My brain is getting a little overloaded by the dense texture asset scale. I know, that's why I said we need some contrast. We're gonna make these like these platform areas that gonna relieve some of these like noisy textures. And also trees, lots of trees, foliage. It looks bad right now, but trust the process. Don't look at it then. I can spam some non-final leaves in between to relieve your eyes. And I should also group this, because non-final and stuff like that. It's much better already. On the topic of eyes, I had to have my eyelid pulled up clockwork orange style recently. I know I told you, Elca. I didn't quite get the reference why you sent me that gif. Okay. Why? What was the occasion? I was too afraid to ask. Hair strand was stuck behind my upper eyelid? What? That can happen? New fear unlocked. But was it like an actual doctor, or did you just do it at home? Was it like bad? Bad? Doctor, damn. You don't need glasses? No. I look good with glasses though. But I don't need them. just built different. Yeah. There will be the inevitable day where I will have to wear glasses just based on how much I game. But the day has not yet come. I can still see very good. I got some anesthesia dropped in my eye and then they took a swab and scraped under my eyelid. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Wait, what does anesthesia do to your eye? Can you not see with that eye then? Or do you just not feel anything? I can see but can't feel. Huh. Well. The news of the eye vision correcting eye drops from Japan is real? Maybe not? What? How would that work? It stung? Updated koi fish rig animations so it's more bendy. Also updated the mechanics. Let me know what you think. Okay, let me take a look. We're also just about done with the mountain lockout, I guess. I can get rid of this. It's a bit much. Now the rest we still need. Some scientists in Japan are also really close to regrowing teeth? What? But they're bones, no? How do you regrow bones? Stem cells, probably. Okay, let me see. Is it still loud, Juvy? I hope it's not that loud anymore. Object deleted too far. Ooh. Probably loud. Let me pop one off. Oh no, not this. Let me just bring all of these down a little bit. Because it was loud AF last time. Nice. Can you still do flips? Zoom. I sent you a video explaining what happened to my eye. I don't think I want to see that, Emily, based on what you described. I made like a big asset to be a landscape, but no, I can later see. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, we need like a trench one for the koi. Any other buttons? Trench koi file. Oh, I like how Aang waves when he jumps out of the water. That feels good. Feels good, Ink. Nice. Nice. Good job. Good job. I lowered the speed 50% and added effects to make it feel more speedy, as I didn't want to increase the map scale. Yeah. It feels about the same speed, so I think it works. We can probably make it a touch more speedy if we need, but I think it's alright for now. Yeah, I think the speed tweaks are mainly gonna come in once we add the checkpoints. I need to go study more. Juvy is too distracting. You know what to do? We do have our ways here. Emily hasn't had her secret tunnel yet? Emily got the happy birthday. Way better. I haven't done a happy birthday for anyone yet. Fantastic. Okay, I think it is time for us to do this platform thingy. It has to be pretty big. We can always detail it later with stuff on top. Bye bye, Aaron. But mainly to give these areas a little bit more detail and to like close the gaps in between here. And for some additional areas that we can place on the left and right side of the map where you can fly to with Momo. Did Saber Interactive or anyone say what the project release year of the Atla RPG? Bro, at this point it's probably like 6 or 7 years out. It's basically, you can imagine the project is in a state now, as if they began working on it now. It's like they basically reset it. I wouldn't even be surprised if they call it a different name. Do you think you could use the Kiyoshi rock asset to fill some spaces? I think I wanna match our existing rock a little bit better visually with the same technique, so it blends better. And then we can probably also throw in... Nah, this rubble is not gonna work at that scale, I think. Okay. It's Save. Also, Saber's working on so many games right now. They still work on Warhammer. They still do updates for that. They have like that that port game that is like Mud Runner, but working on a port. They have Stuntman now. Didn't they also have like a John Wick game or something? They have like... I didn't even know. I don't know how big Saber is though. I mean, every game is like good they make, so I don't know. I think Rockstar's too extreme. Also, no studio can do what Rockstar does with like 15-year gaps in between IP titles or sequels or whatever. You can only do that when you have like an infinite money source like GTA Online. And the risk of spending so much time on a big title is usually not worth it, so... Damn, it's actually super expensive to do that. That's crazy. Let me try... I mean, I kind of want to do that though. Why is it so expensive? I watched Obsession Backrooms and Scary Movie over the last 2 weeks. My mom just kept booking movies. Obsession Backrooms were great. Nice. Yeah, I'm probably gonna catch up with those movies soon. They just come into the cinema now in Germany. was more faithful to the YouTube series, the beginning. Do we know if Kane Parsons directed the entire thing, or if he only like directed like the first part? Maybe they switched like halfway through the entire thing. I wonder if we should taper this out a little bit. Okay, I can feel the shape slowly. What is this sculpture supposed to be? It's gonna be an insert of flat ground in between these rock assets, so it's a little bit of contrast to relieve the visuals from the noisiness. Hidoro or Hidoro? I think I've heard of that before. I started watching that that one anime with the anime tank girls, but it was too wild. I couldn't do it. Not hentai, no. That was like anime girls that transformed into tanks. I don't know how else to explain it. Had my curiosity peaked. Emily's projecting their hobbies onto you. I don't judge. Okay, let's see. I dislike anime. For the most part, I'm on the same boat. It's always like 1,000 episodes, man. I don't have time for that. You know Ben 10, right? I know Ben 10. I haven't watched Ben 10, no. I know the premise, like with the watch and the aliens, but I never watched the show. I think I'm gonna do the same color. I think the one anime I'm gonna watch is Attack on Titan, because so many people recommended it, but it's probably about it. So rough, I hate it. Wolf's Rain? I'll put you on solo leveling, Attack on Titan, Death Note, Tokyo Ghoul. What's up, Duplex? I like anime movies though. Anime movies are nice. Maybe we just do the top one? I always force my mom to watch animated movies with me. She's also like, it's animated, it's for kids, me. But then she actually enjoys it. My wife does the same thing. I don't know what that is though, like open mind? Hello? It's also so hard to get normies onto like Arcane or something like that. Like, how do you explain Arcane to a normie? You can't. My mom says animated shows and movies are for kids, then I show her a show with people exploding into a million pieces and her opinion doesn't change. Well. I'm kinda tempted to leave it that smooth, actually. So it recently got a comic book retelling of the story where it goes more into the effect of the Omnitrix and how the government is hunting him because of the watch. Oh, Ben 10, yeah. What would be your thoughts if the creators of Atla did the same thing where they decided to do a retelling? They take away the core element of Aang, maybe he wasn't already a master Evanor? Or he doesn't meet Katara or Sokka until much later in the story. I'm usually a big fan of what if stories. If they're told nice. Like, I think they kinda dropped the ball with the Marvel what ifs. Like, there's so much stuff you could do and they didn't do. But I think that Avatar definitely has some avenues for some nice, like, what ifs. I have to go darker, yeah. Because the cuts aren't that deep, so I have to go darker to make them count. I removed Instagram, Twitter and Blue Sky off my quick links because I had such a bad habit of opening them and just scrolling. Yeah, I deleted Twitter too. Blue Sky, the good thing with Blue Sky is that I don't really care what anyone says on there, but it's fun to like scroll through some game dev stuff every once in a while. I have a bad habit of doom scrolling on Insta though. I already set a timer that turns Instagram off between 1 AM and 8 AM for me. But I kinda need it for like posting for season stuff. So yeah. You should check out To Be Hero X 1 season and anthology sort of, and everything comes together at the end. Okay. It's been 2 years since I last streamed. It's time, Juvy. It's time. Come back. Maybe after I release my game, gonna be busy with that and IL stuff. Why don't you use your streams as for promoting your game? How about that? Get that wishlist link in and stuff, you know? Worst promotion method 2027 real method. Juvy is remaking Feeding Ducks in Unreal Engine? No. But genuinely, Juvy, I would definitely stream before you release the game. At least like a few weeks before it, just to get some extra wishlists going. Best promotion. Could show off the original and stuff, you know? Okay. I'm going back and forth on detailing the edges of these. Maybe a little bit. Let me save before we do this. Maybe even... maybe this actually. Oh wait. That's actually fine. Extremely unsure. I think this is the way though. This is the way. From any anime or animation show, which would you pick to become a live action? None. None. Literally none. There's a reason they're made in the style they are made in. Is there any good live action of any anime? Like actually though. I can't think of anything. Like that is better than the original. I don't think so. I'd say One Piece wasn't better than the anime, but better than any live action I've seen. I haven't seen the One Piece live action, but then again, why make it live action if it's not better, right? I feel different about making live action video games though. Like I think there's a value in giving people the ability to at least like experience the story. I think for Last of Us Season 1, it actually worked out really well. We don't talk about Season 2. But for anime, I don't know, man. Imagine Elca streaming during the World Cup opener. Who watches soccer? I don't even know who plays. We are making rocks, that's way more interesting. Yeah, I saw the Verstappen clip at the beginning. That's rough. But he only had to walk like 5 minutes until he was home, so all good, I guess. Got me a robot vacuum and mop thingy today. Really curious how it will perform. I saw a clip on Instagram the other day where a dog shat in the living room while the owner wasn't home, and then the robot clanker scooped over it and it spread the entire shit through the entire apartment. So be mindful of that. put it on sharding and update it today, so it will look over my place to see if I gotta move something for the scan. I think they're usually pretty smart about that. They map out the whole thing. They give you like an actual map of your living space. When I was visiting my high school last week, they still had like a school records board up where for every athletics discipline they had like records of the students from the school. And you wouldn't believe it, but your Elca gaming was still on there after over 10 years of being away from that school. Still have all my records. No one has beaten me yet. Welcome back, Emily. Apparently for these I just started and it moves around so I can scan everything by itself. Yeah. They do that. Were you just glazing? Yeah, I was glazing myself, sorry. Alternatively, what live action show movie would you want to be an animated series? Ooh. Bro, there's so many. Baby Driver. Matrix. Oh, there's so many. I think everything is better animated, actually. You can just do so much more, like... You can carry so much more emotion in animation. I don't know. Matrix would probably be my top pick, though. I also recently saw Paprika, the movie, the anime that inspired, in quotation marks, Inception. And that one was actually pretty fun too. Okay, I think we did it. A little bit of shadows and then we should be good on this. Also, probably one more of these. Yeah, maybe even one more. Maybe even one more. You know, one Frenchie I think would be very interesting to see get turned into an enemy as Fast and the Furious. Yeah, I can see that. Tokyo Rift especially. Did you do the scrape marks at the big boy? No. It's more like chunky stones. I want the scrape marks like on these long edges. For me, I think any show that has kids as the main cast, for example Harry Potter or Percy Jackson, would be better animated, because if you notice in Percy Jackson, the actor grew a lot since season 1 and now shows. Have big gaps between seasons, so they would have to rush production. Yeah, I'm actually curious how well they will align that with the new Harry Potter series. I mean, the movies turned out well, right? I think the Harry Potter movies, the actors actually aged quite nicely along the actual age of the characters. Yeah, they have to do a lot of changes to Snape to make it work. To a point where is it even Snape anymore, right? Like they could have done any other character, right? And it wouldn't matter at all. But Snape is like the one character where it's really iffy to do it. Like it wouldn't matter at all for any other character. Oh well. But a specific show I have in mind is Alex Ryle, because the actor is now in his mid-20s and the show is now over, but in the books the main character is 16 to 18 old, but because how long the show took between seasons, the actor outgrew the role and the show only adapted 3 books out of 14? Oof. John Carpenter said in an interview that these remakes are just to save money on marketing. Ooh, I also recently learned something pretty interesting. You know that Sony still has the rights to Spider-Man and like 1,000 different Spider-Man characters. And for them to not lose that license or whatever they have to make a movie every 5 years from that franchise on with one of these characters. So that's why they pump out like stuff like Morbius or what was the last one with the Spider Woman? Oh, I already forgot it. And if they don't do that, they lose the license and then they have to give it back to Marvel. Madam Web, yeah. How don't they own it? So Marvel back in the day was almost gonna be extra broke. They basically had to close the store front, and they had no money at all. So they sold off characters to other companies, and Spider-Man was one of those characters. With like, again, they bought, Sony bought like a whole, I think they bought like 300 Spider-Man characters, and so they have the rights on, and that is what Marvel, what kept Marvel over the water basically back in the day. But Sony still has the rights, and even like the new ones with Tom Holland, technically Sony does these movies, but Marvel has creative oversight over those. Sony has been making way better Marvel movies lately. I mean, they have Into the Spider-Verse, right? Another point where animated is better, I think. So that was a gold mine. What does Sony have other than Spider-Verse? I mean, they made the Tobey Maguire movies, they made the Andrew Garfield movies, Craven, Madam Web, Morbius. Oh, like good movies. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they just pump these out to not lose the license. Venom was alright. I think they should do a Carnage movie, honestly. An animated Carnage movie. Oh. That would be so good. Carnage horror movie, that would go hard. Yes. Give it to me. Do I want this in the sticker? I think we need to touch up the sticker. Paste. Stickers ugly. Was also full opacity, that's probably why. Yeah. I'm so excited for Clayface. When does it come out? Does it come out this year too? October? Woo-wee. Yeah, Clayface look really good. Bomb thing. Swamp thing. I can already see myself painting shadows on this map. Elca, any ideas how they will implement these movies with way different genres in the new DCU? I think they threw that DC idea out of the window, honestly. Like this, I think, I don't know. I mean, Supergirl and Superman are connected, right? Man, I think if I would be the DC, I would just scrap it and just go creative projects, all out creative projects. Because trying to fit this all in like one universe is just so messy. And it always ends up with like some multiverse stuff. I don't know. I think having like some more distinct projects is way more fun for the audience too. Oh, these blend so nicely. Oh, I also watched Spider Noir completely, you know. It was nice. Was nice. Is this where he asks the lady for a cue? No, that is a different map. So Aang basically stands here and he points towards this mountain and then he runs off. And then he goes to the mountain where the herbalist is. Yeah, Spider Noir was nice. I would definitely recommend watching it in black and white though. I think you have to be a bit a fan of the noir genre, and you definitely cannot hate Nicolas Cage. But like in general, it was really nice. Yeah, the entire series is out. Yeah. Yeah, Cage is really good in that. Oh, Tara, I missed your message. The color could be a little bit less yellow. I made it a little bit more yellow, so we give it some contrast to the bright white stones, because I want to mix it in like this too, you know, into the mountain later. So we have some like calm areas with a different like contrasty color. I feel like they should have had a weekly release. Yeah, I kinda binged it too. I like my weekly releases. These are nice. These are nice. Okay, I think I covered basically all the spaces I wanted to cover. I can get rid of these blogger platforms. What does the temp say? We still have an hour. Voice. Let me just place these two. I'm probably gonna move these near the city though. But just so we have it. that's nice. Okay, I think we need to increase the shadow scale pad. I think there's a hole next to the temple on the left. Oh yeah, this is where I wanted to... This was the actual reason that we made this asset. I need to move that tree a little bit. Oh, should be fine. It's fine. I'm not surprised that got moderated, Emily. Oh man. What's up, Mango? Yeah, coming together. Look, it's not that busy anymore. Nice. Yeah, we definitely need a pebble asset, like a good one for this too. You know the one. I will try that one, but we might have to do something custom for this. But that one never disappoints, so it'll probably work. Coming together though, huh? I like it. Pangolin, thank you. I'm not sure how much we want to cover here. Technically not visible. Oh, could we use this as the mountains too? Might not be too mountainous enough. We can have it as stand-ins for now though. What was that? I think it's still there. Oh, it removed the group. I get it. I get it. I mean, these work for mountains for now. We could even try these as stand-in ground. We're probably gonna make a unique round asset for the city part later. Oh no, this is fine. getting rid of that block out. I have absolutely zero interest in playing any Resident Evil or Silent Hill game now. That's the same for Elca apparently. I mean, I still want to finish Silent Hill. I played the demo for the last Resident. What was it called? I don't know. But they released a demo for the new game. That odd. And I deleted the demo in the first dark room. I think I usually don't have a problem with horror games and stuff, but if you are not eased into it, kinda rough. Yes. I won't even lie. There's a second game coming, Emily. I don't want the mountain to look like it's only detailed where you can go. So we do need to have like these outcrops a little bit here too. It might be actually a good call to have it only where you can go a bit more detailed so you can tell better what is and is not playable. These assets are really nice to like detail the transition a bit better. It also doesn't matter if they poke out of the ground because they're so like, I don't know how you would call this, pillar shaped. We haven't jumped around in this level in a while. Let's see. Do we have anything in here? Oh? Where are you coming from? Okay. Anyone else? No? Okay. Oh my god. Holy desync. What's up, Energy? Wait, let me fix the sound really quick. Energy crashed the entire stream. Imagine alien isolation type game, but you have to hide from the Xeno and Predator. Big Mofo Gaming, what's up? Alien versus Predator Isolation. I don't know how you would balance that. Oops, not that. Damn, Daniel. This feels really good, location-wise. Oh, once we have some actual foliage in between here. Damn, Daniel. Yeah, I like the rock assets a lot. We have to tune down the shadow though. Because Aang has zero shadow. How far can we get away with something like that? Yeah, that's a nice asset. Yeah, it looks nice. It has that four seasons level vibe for sure. I can have some ruins like on some of the outcrops. I almost got my media center finished, so hopefully be back dreaming again. Have you updated the demo with any new stuff yet? We don't usually update the demo. We have the map of the month that is regularly updated, like every month. Which is only for supporters though. But once we've done the master action recorder thing, we might update the demo. We'll see. No, the status are completely different, so we have to rescope these. I'm so tired of every alien movie taking place on a spaceship. I mean, isn't that the whole premise though? I actually really like the TV show. It has, but it's I think it's still a pretty good show. Okay, let's fix this mountain really quick, and then maybe look at some pebble assets. We will try out the one we have, and if that doesn't work, we might have to do something on our own really quick in the last 2 minutes. Prometheus and Covenant are like the closest to non-space. They should. There's a fan cut of both of those movies together, and that one is actually really good. They should have combined those movies, I think. Did you like Prey? I really like Prey. Yeah. Prey was awesome. I also like. Okay, I didn't like Badlands, but I think Badlands was actually pretty okay too. I didn't like Elle Fanning in Badlands in the German dub. She's ultra annoying in the German dub. English wasn't too bad. Yeah, they could have done more with Badlands. Also, Badlands should have been a video game. No? Oh, the thing, yeah. It had a cool premise, and they ruined it with the sidekicks and the human plot. Yeah. Always the humans. I don't want to blend this too much yet because I don't know how our ground asset for the city is gonna look like. We do have some references for that though. Let's actually take a look. Okay. It almost looks like tiles. It's like slates or something. And then we have some outcrops. I think the outcrops is gonna be its own asset, just so we can spam these a little bit. And the slate floor has to be somewhat flat, but I think we can have some protrude out a little bit more. Actually, really looking forward to adding these ruins, like on the side of the mountain. You should put the SpongeBob running meme next to him in that pic. Where is it? Find? Oh yeah, there. I'll find that quick. Oh yeah, wait. I have it. I wish I could like alpha cut out this. Hold on. Fuck. I'll send you the link. I can't be bothered to download this right now. Oh, it actually converted. Nice. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I think. Oh yeah, pebbles. Let me save this without any. I meant send me the Aang running image, cause I can't find that one. What? Can you not cut it out for me? The SpongeBob? Don't make me do it myself. You're welcome. Oh, that one. It's the wrong direction though. I'm really tempted to import this one too. Let's our Guru. Let's see, how much is this? How much are you? Oh, we could. Let's keep for the mountains. And this one we probably want to touch up a little bit. Oh, actually? I mean, it's gonna be in the stick, so it should be fine. Also, I wanted to make this wood darker. Taku. Taku. Taku runes. Let me see how does that look. Oh, this fits right in. Look at that. Then? Okay, wait. Can I directly drag it from Discord into the... I can! There we go. There we go, it just replaces thing. There we go. That's even better. No one will notice. Thank you, Park. Hold? New angst can confirm. We have another one? Oh, we have here? Where? Oh shit. Ah, damn it. Can I... Ah, there we go. Oh man. Can I mirror these? M? Oh. Good enough. Nah, this doesn't fit. I know of one other image that could probably fit. This is important, guys. I know it's the wrong way. so dumb. That's the funniest one. Up the stairs. Okay. Let's see. Does this fit? It does. Up these stairs. I can't even do it. Not willingly. We're gonna have ruins on top of these like platform thingies, so I don't want to spam these too much yet. I do want to see how they would look like on the side of this wall. So. Maybe not. We'll spam these once we have some buildings in, I think. Okay. Nice progress. For real though, right? Good stuff. And the grass stuff isn't even vinyl. I just placed this so chat doesn't complain. I think the wood is a little bit too red now though. We have to adjust this a little bit more. I think next time on Saturday we're gonna tackle these ruins. We're probably gonna make like 2 or 3 versions of these smaller houses. Meaning we make one complete version and then cut it up in different ways. And maybe like a bigger house too. Actually, no. We're gonna start with the floor. We're gonna start with the floor and then maybe do like one version of the ruined house for now. And I do want to replace these guys too. Good stuff. All right. YouTube, thank you so much for watching. We're gonna raid on Twitch, so if you wanna join the raid, twitch.tv/ak_gaming. And if not, on Saturday, same time as always. And yeah, hope you have a good weekend until then. It's not weekend, it's just Thursday. I'm sorry. But all the best, YouTube. Bye bye. And Twitch. Let's see.